stop and get gas before I hit home. It's 8:30:23. Not 8:30 at night. What I mean by 8:30 is it is Wednesday, the 30th of July. No, it's the 30th of August. So bad with dates and times that I don't even know what month it is. We're almost finished with this job on the duct, but we'll have to come back for the plumbing. And our boss is now rushing us on this job because we got to get to another job. And we're giving it all we got. Like, we're putting in everything we have every day. But our reputation has grown so out of control, and we can't keep help. We can't keep good help. So our reputation has outgrown us. Everyone always refers us. They're like, masters, 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 masters. They're the best, they're the best, they're the best. But they don't understand that there's only 20 of us at the shop. At this one, anyway. There's like 100 at the one in Pensacola, but their reputation is not as big as ours. Because they always ask for Dothan. Dothan this, Dothan that, Dothan this. And our reputation has grown to the point where we're constantly being yelled at by our boss. Like, y'all need to hurry up. I need y'all on this job. I need y'all on this job. But everyone my boss hires, they either just don't know enough to help us, or they're just crap. And they don't stick very long. What I mean by that is they quit or they get fired because of their stupidity. Ooh, there's an idea for a race. Roundabout racing. You need a... Oh, that's third gear. You'll need a car that's good at both drifting and racing. And what you do is you go from one roundabout to the other roundabout and back. That would be dope. I'd have like 3 or 4 different roundabout racetracks. I would like to have a bunch of racetracks, but they'll all be one, and I want to cone it all. Like, I want a crap ton of cones, because I would like for our track to just be a big thing of asphalt, and we can just draw the lines ourselves, you know, and set it up however we want it. Because if we, you know, just have a big section of, you know, asphalt at the track however we want it, and depending on the situation, we can use it however. Like, hey, we got a race car, we need to test some sharp corners with it. Well, we can just take the cones and set up some sharp corners. really well, but we need to help speed it up on the straights. So we set up some cones to make some really long straights with good cornering. I would have got over, buddy, but that friggin' Explorer was coming up behind you at the same time I was passing. I meant to add James on Xbox last night, but I just freaking forgot. I forgot all about it. Everything was going on all at once. When I got home, I was just like, got inside, I played like 3-4 games. Completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know if I'll be able to play any tonight. We're going out to eat. Also, I gotta stop and get gas. I put my blinker on the wrong way. Just that would have been the second time I'd done it. Also like to start my own category of racing and like build a car for each. Hey, that guy's got a race car. Looks like a dirt track car. Yeah, I think it's a dirt track car. And oh my god, we would have one for every category, and it would be, you'd have to have a street legal version of the car, but the rules would be set up, because I don't want to mess up anyone's vehicle. You know, I don't want you to come out to my track and someone pits you intentionally and your car is ruined because you went flipping. Nah, your car will have to be street legal, but it'll also have to have safety features like a roll cage, a 5-point harness, so on and so forth. I want to look into that truck, but I don't have the money because that truck is clean. Hurry up, Honda. Sleeping on minivans. Those things have got some serious giddy up and go. Like, I've always thought it was stupid how much power a freaking minivan had. That's a really nice Lincoln. I need to do that again, because I know the three I want to do, all three of them being American vehicles. Because I would like to do Ford for one, which would be the Lincoln, the Expedition, and the Explorer, I believe. Yeah. And then the Chevy, which would be the Suburban, Tahoe, and what is Cadillacs? The Escalade? Yeah, the Escalade. And then, you know, Dodge, they have I don't even know Dodges. I don't even pay attention to Dodge that much, because from what I heard, their SUVs are crap. They do have the Durango, which is really good. That's the only one I know, though. That's the only one, and that's because it's a racing SUV. That's what it's designed for. It's a lot of power in a freaking mom car. Toyota's got this Sonata. I think that's what it's called, or minivan. Which that thing has a V6, but that thing will get up and go. There's another Mach-E. Those electric Mustang Mach-E's are like, they're showing up, and they do look pretty good. There is a Corvette, and he has it set up with the no wing. Oh, it looks amazing. You ever see someone you recognize and your heart drops because you knew them in school, but you don't keep up with your friends and you don't want to talk to them? Yeah, that happens with me a lot. I have social anxiety, especially with people I know. It's just, I hate bringing up the past because I had a lot of bad things happen to me in the past, and I'd just rather not talk about it. Ever. The only person I'm comfortable talking about it with is my wife. But that's because I love my wife. And if you've ever had a girlfriend, they're so easy to talk to. And James, stop rushing to try and get a girlfriend. When you meet the one, you'll know. But don't rush it. Take your time, dude. I see your story all the time on Snapchat. Don't rush trying to find a girlfriend. Take your time and pick out a good one. You'll know her when you see her. Literally, you'll just be talking to her and just, you will know. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. But like, your heart will tell you, like, when you're talking to her, it's just like, oh, this is her. Which is that way with everyone. Everyone always tries to rush into relationships. Don't. I have been through it. My wife, when I first met her, my heart told me this is the one. The only thing I can compare it to is like the Force from Star Wars. Something pulls you to them. And most people will say take your time with the girl, don't rush into the relationship. Nah, don't rush picking someone to be with. Because all you're going to do is cause yourself more pain in the end. When you meet her, you will know she's the one. And I'm being dead serious. But sometimes most people won't find the one because they're the one they had, like the one for them. They probably had in a very early relationship, and one of the two blew it, and so you'll never meet the one again. So you just get with someone else, and you either get lucky and you are happy, or you're just unhappy the rest of your life. Which, if me and my wife ever break up, I'm just gonna be single for a while and just work. Like, my work schedule is gonna double. I'll either find a second job, or that bird just flew out in front of that Corvette, kissed it, and flew away. That was crazy. If she dies, that's it. No more. I won't have a girlfriend. I won't have a wife. Nothing. I will be single the rest of my life. to me, if my wife dies, that is God's way of like teaching me a lesson. God called her home because He needed her. And for me, I have to wait on her. I have to wait to meet her again in heaven. And that's just that. But if we break up, then we obviously weren't meant to be. And so I'm just going to go to work in my absolute... balls off. Probably just never be home. Talk to my boss, be like, look dude, I need a shit ton of hours. What you got? I'll work day, night, whatever you need. And if you can't do that, I'm getting a second job that's going to allow me to work night shift, and I'm just going to work day in, day out. Night, day, until the point where I've worked myself to death. That's me, though. Everyone else is different. Like, everyone's different. That's just what I have in mind if I ever lose her. Let's talk about cars. Project cars. What would be a great starting project car? Hey, there is my car, speaking of which. He's got nice rims on it. tipping over. You have to slow down 20 miles an hour. You're gonna spend $50 on gas because gas keeps going up. $50 at the restaurant I'm going to tonight. Give my wife enough money to get her hair dyed. I love being broke. I love being broke for two reasons. Puts life into perspective, and when I actually come into good money, I'll be extremely humbled by it. Remember when I said on all my previous videos, be kind and pass it on? When I'm rich, that's what the charity is for. I'll pass it on to everybody. We're constantly doing charities. I literally want to build housing for the poor and make it so they only pay $1 a month. $1 a month. Who can't manage that? Like, you can literally walk down the street and find a handful of pennies. 100 pennies. And pay your rent. Or your mortgage. If you want to buy the house, you can. Now, I'll probably make it more than $1 a month if you're buying a house. It'll probably be like $5. But who can't afford that? Freaking mustache keeps getting in my lip. It's like hitting me right here in the crease. I don't know. I have my days. Some days I just want to sit down and cry. And I'm being dead serious. Some days I'm so tired of being poor or living paycheck to paycheck that I just want to sit down and cry. I pay mine and my wife's bills, and then I give the rest to my wife because I want her to be happy. I don't care if I have to go hungry. Coming home and seeing her smile is worth going hungry. When we have kids, it'll be the same thing. I'll give her every penny and go hungry so that I can see my wife and my kids smile. And the thing is, I'm weird. I'm not gonna tell her, oh, I only got like this much left. I'm gonna tell her, oh, well, babe, I don't have enough to give you this. And it's just gonna be like that. I could have been home so much sooner if I just told my freaking lead man, hey, I don't want to ride with you to your buddies. I want to go home. I spent all day with you. I just want to go home. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I'm aggravated. Take me home. But I can't do that because I'm too nice. I can't be an a-hole. Alright, now if you guys excuse me, I'll be right back. That one. Hey, I'm back. I always press this button, but it doesn't work. It works! It just works when it wants to, though. Stupid freaking emergency brake. Come on, GMC. It's hot. I'm way ahead of schedule. I was gonna be like 5 minutes ahead of schedule. And I sat in traffic for a minute. What's messed up is I've been in it all day and I'm still sweating. It looks like it's gonna freaking flood. I guess I got a full tank now. I think tomorrow I'll tell my wife to pay off one of her cards. Just go in and pay it off. That way we're a month ahead on one. Why are you braking? Oh, now you want to turn on your blinker instead of turning it on like a mile ago. That breeze feels good. I'm just a little aggravated today, that's all. If you have any ideas about the shop, like the future shop, like you think it's something that we're definitely going to need at the shop, whether it be the office side of it, the mechanical side of it, the body shop, the paint shop, any of it. If you have an idea on a different building we should have, leave it in the comments. Like if you have an idea for a specific part of our racetrack, like even if you have an idea about the warehouse, because we're gonna have a massive warehouse, just leave it in the comments. If I like your comment, you'll see me leave a heart on it, and I'll talk about you in the next video. Because I gotta post 2 videos again tonight. Because I didn't post yesterday's. So I gotta post this one and yesterday's video. So 37 and 38 are gonna go up at the same time. I'm hungry. Like I'm really, really hungry. Alright, Buick, go. Since you wanna stop and let everyone else go. I don't think I've ever seen a speed limit on this road. I know when I do get the money and I got a lift, I'm tearing this car down to the frame and replacing everything. Everything is going to be shiny too. Like, I would like to have chrome everything. Even the suspension would be chrome. That would be dope. Probably wind up having to take 2 vehicles. Anyway guys, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. All I did was talk about nonsense, which I think some of y'all just like my talk of nonsense. So remember, always be, I wonder if I can get it to work. Oh, it almost wanted to. Oh, it did it! It did it! I can't believe it. I'm still gonna put this here anyway. Just in case it just lets go. But anyway, guys, be happy, be good, be successful. Remember, be good to the next person and ask them to pass it on. see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.